This program is proudly brought to you by Eswatini TV.
People that you might have worked with or my other people that you don't even speak to no more, just tell them we are also live on YouTube. So yes, okay, it's not Facebook, but it's YouTube. So YouTube, that thing that's red and stuff, with the play icon there, that is called YouTube. So we are also there. We are also live there, which means we're not only going to be live here in Eswatini, but we're going to be live somewhere else abroad, nale, showing them that we got the best of the best. Now speaking of the best of the best, we're gonna kick it off with the music video, and then after that we get on with the interview. So for now, let's just check this music video and then we'll be right back with the show.
Sicela makoda phumele ngaphandle bafikile bakhwenyane yeah netinkomo tiphelele uwelele yelele mama you hotter than the weather, fresh like a newborn but better. You can have whatever, girl. To me it's whatever. Umuhle walilanga liphuma, yeah. Simumuntu yasamulesa ngefuna, yeah. Angifuni lutho ngawe. Mane kufe inji yalahloma, yeah. Giving you my love like I'm supposed to. Shine bright, that's forever. I love you in the street by the freaking back. Smoking on this gas, you don't do the cigarette. I like the way you move in stilettos. Emotion bitches when we rolling in the ghetto. I still my way, me go babe. Sisabum kutsama. Ikiliki sangena. Silata tingo metolo penny. Oh yeah, no yeah, nah. I was saying me slowly. Ikiliki sangena. Silata tingo metolo penny. Oh yeah, no yeah, nah. I was saying me slowly. Sicela makoda phumele ngaphandle bafikile bakhwenyane yeah netinkomo tiphelele uwelele yelele mama ikiliki sangena silatha tinkomo edolobheni oh yeah no yeah nah I was saying me slowly ikiliki sangena silatha tinkomo edolobheni oh yeah no yeah nah I was saying me slowly watangicabuze ipoteloze mabaqelelane endlini sonke saqetha yo asishade siqala umndeni watangicabuze ipoteloze mabaqelelane endlini sonke saqetha yo asishade siqala umndeni ikiliki sangena silatha tinkomo edolobheni oh yeah no yeah nah I was saying me slowly ikiliki sangena silatha tinkomo edolobheni oh yeah no yeah
fresh new music video that was done by our very own director Queen, and that was Makush giving us a nice very nice chill song, very nice and vibey and wavy. You know, one of those songs that you can play on your Sunday cookout, if you still have those cookouts, if people do even consider having, or they call them braais, by the way. Remember braais, our backyard stuff, that's where you have all your things. Okay, so now, as I said, that we're going to be going on with the show and talking about a whole lot of things. Today we're just going to be unearthing and uprooting a very deep conversation, something that you as an artist at home need to pay attention to, because this might be your way of how to make, you know, the ching with your music, as I would maybe make some money out of music if I was a musician, but unfortunately I am not. There are some people who are better than me, and maybe I'm better than other people, but we're not gonna get into that for today. But yes, I've got with me May. How you doing, bro?
I'm great.
You good?
Thank you for having me.
Yeah, I like your t-shirt.
Thank you. One of my artists.
You already have an artist?
Yeah, I've got a whole lot of artists that I manage and that I basically help make music, make money from music. Excuse me. Yeah.
Okay, so basically, right here, we're just going to be talking about the money. Yeah. We're talking about how artists can make their money off their music. You feel me? Okay, so now I just want to ask. Okay, so here's an example. I just made a classic example of, okay, let's say for example, I will be dropping an album, titled Lunga, the fresh cool young kid on the block, whatever, you know.
Yeah.
And then now I want to submit it to all the digital platforms.
Yeah.
Okay, let's take for example, we're just gonna single out one. We're gonna talk about Deezer. Because a lot of people use Deezer, because other people use Apple Music with all the from the App Store, Spotify and whatnot. Okay, so now we want to talk about that. So now, if I come through and give Deezer my album, what do I as an artist get, and how do I get that thing that's supposed to be coming to me, and how much chunk does Deezer take?
Yeah, it's a great question, and what I
know
say,
it's a great question.
Yeah, what I can say is basically, artists, first of all, you need to find a way to get your music to the market.
Okay.
And whoever gets your music to the market being the listeners, is a music aggregator basically. So you have a music aggregator, lotautata your music and put it on the respective stores, be it Apple Music, iTunes, Spotify, whichever the case may be, Deezer in this case. And then once they get it there, it depends on the distribution deal nayo nabo. Some of them want you to give them money up front to do that.
Oh, yeah.
Some of them say, okay, it's fine, we understand you don't have money, we'll take 10%, example. And once it's on the store, each store has its own pricing. So you might find a song is 6 emalangeni on Google Play Music, but it's 10 emalangeni on iTunes. So then it varies from store to store, how much does each one take. Example, Apple Music will take 16% of whatever you make. But nalama payout ayahlukana. For example, Apple Music gives you 11 cents per stream. Spotify gives you about 9 cents per stream. So basically that's how you get paid. If it's streaming, how many people are streaming your music, how many times, the number of streams add up to the factor of how much you make. And then when about that's 16% of the 11 cents. And then they give it to your distributor, because this distributor will mix the music to the show.
Wow, so it's still a long way to getting to you.
It is a long way, and it's true that a lot of people touch your money before you can touch it yourself. But unfortunately, that's just how it works. But you also have the option of taking your music to the store yourself. Yes.
So that option of taking the music to the store. Now, do people actually exercise that option, or people just prefer to do it online and just sending it without going there physically and just submitting in terms of, yo, this is my stuff right there, put it on there?
I think it's a matter of trust. You see, Apple Music, like every store, Pick and Pay has whoever is distributing to them. They don't deal directly with who's making the product. So each store has trusted distributors or aggregators. So mangda ufika mina ngingummeli ngithi, hey, Apple Music, here's my music, there. They will have a lot of questions about the quality of the music. So it's a quite tedious and long process. That's why it's easier to go through a music aggregator. Lo takumixela lesitolo bayamthemba yena. You know, when he comes with the goods, they don't ask any questions. They just put it on the shelf.
Okay, now with your experience and knowing that an artist needs to do this and that before going through all those things, do you think that a lot of people can make money out of streaming, out of besides the fact that they rely on the shows, they rely on the endorsements that they get? Do you think that this is a different way or a certain means that you can make money so that you can maybe not focus a lot on the gigs and the endorsement that an artist may get?
In all honesty, I don't think you can make money in isolation just from streaming.
Okay.
Streaming is a way to make money, but music is becoming very tricky and very diverse. You need to be an artist who has his hands on so many pies. You know, you need to have merchandise, you need to be doing gigs, you need to be selling your music, you need to create a brand that other brands can endorse. And you get money from those endorsements and whatsoever way. But iqiniso lithi ikhona imali ku streaming and digital music. If I'm just to make an example, if we're talking about the worth of digital music in the world, it's worth 11.1 billion US dollars.
Wow.
And about 60% of that is streaming.
Okay.
So imali ikona, but also there's many competitors. Okay. So it comes into play, how good are you really, one, and how many fans or how many people do you have streaming or supporting you? And on top of lemali, what streaming does, like platforms like Spotify and Apple Music, they give you a lot of analytics, which you can use as an artist to find ways to make money. They will tell you who's streaming your music, where they are, where are you most popular. So now you know, if I'm popular in Mozambique, let me go do a show in Mozambique than do a show in Eswatini.
So they just give you all those stats.
It gives you a better perspective,
okay.
basically, yeah.
Okay, so now that you've explained to the viewers, where are you going to be explaining this fully? Making sure that everybody gets a good scope and they can be able to ask you questions when they don't understand a few things. Because I'm sure that when they were watching the TV and the telly, they were like asking themselves, like, how am I supposed to get it? Should I get it through my phone? Should I get you to manage me and do that? So where can people get more info about this?
Okay, that's a lovely question, and coincidentally,
of course it's a lovely question. What are you
I
talking
keep giving
about?
it to you on a silver platter. You should be grateful. So basically, I run a company called Antidote Music.
Okay.
And what we've started to do with Antidote Music, as we were helping many artists in Eswatini, we realized, Gutsi, in order to reach more people, we need to start hosting seminars and workshops of sorts. Yeah. So 3 months ago, we started hosting a seminar, which we host every month. They're at Ndibanweni at the Mbabane Library, and they're called Tomorrow. Okay. So this is the third one, and it's going to be happening on Saturday, 2 p.m. at Ndibanweni, Mbabane Library, and we'll be talking about how to distribute your music digitally, how to get it onto the stores, what type of distribution deals exist, and how to contact these aggregators. And basically it's just going to be a continuing discussion. Every month we'll be meeting, touching on different topics. So I would encourage any emerging artists, even established artists, because you can never get tired of learning, to come through and we'll have discussions. And we've got a very experienced panel, myself as well included. I've got about 7 years experience working in music and entertainment. So we really hope to give good information, impactful information to people who will come through tomorrow.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, and for every artist that is out there, Lana Ekaya Eswatini, and you know that it's not really one of the easiest career to pick, but we know a lot of people have got the passion for it. But as long as you've got the passion for it, it also needs to be accompanied by because at the end of the day, your hustle is supposed to give you the cheese, so you need to be there tomorrow at the library, Mbabane Library, 2 p.m. so you can make sure that you get there so you can get more information how you can get your music out there. Because sending us voice clips on WhatsApp, okay, it works, but I don't get how you're gonna get money from that. So there's an option that you get money from your streaming, from your uploads and whatnot in all those digital platforms. So to know more about that, so be there tomorrow at 2 p.m. So for now, we're gonna keep the ball rolling, take this music video out, and then we'll be right back.
Lyric, go, bust. I said, baby, okay, can I get your number? I can call you all day, come and just your driver. I just wanna call you now. Can I get your number? Can I get your number? And I said, baby, okay, can I get your number? I can call you all day, come and just your driver. Baby, I saw the pretty mommy chillin' on a Monday. September, look, I'm crashing in my gang. Hold up, baby, let me talk to you. Can me drive you through the city, let me show for you. Hey, pretty playing hard to get. I think I like you cause you confident. I think I found a girl to dance for me. Take her to the club and tell her drinks on me. Call on Mickey up and tell her bring that lean. Young pros got the body, now I'm trying to run in. Take a picture for the gram so I show you off. Follow me on Twitter, can I handle you? I don't wanna waste your time. Calling number so I text later. Tell my homies I'ma see them later. I'm feeling now with classic chopping in my hater. I said, baby, okay, can I get your number? I can call you all day, come and just your driver. I just wanna call you now. Can I get your number? Can I get your number? And I said, baby, okay, can I get your number? I can call you all day, come and just your driver. Baby, calling them 76079, I'ma call you. MTN, no Swazi mobile, see no issue. What up, late night, can I text you? Send emojis, show emotions for a young 10. Hold up, let me tell you one thing. Roll up, popping on some high things. So fly, got a bag full of green things. So high, got me thinking about some real things. Take a trip into the sky, a vacation. Put me double any baby, did I mention? Put a score, then my gang and put a work in. I never play, baby, all about the action. Run the city, so do the true cooperation. I'll find I get the money, put you in.
Hey, okay. That was Melly who just came out, and also that was a nice number from Lyrical Buster. Oh, I feel like I just rhymed there. I feel like all these producers out there are sleeping on this talent right here, because I just drop rhymes without even thinking about them. It just happens. Okay, so now going on with the show, go with me, Mr. Slaughter. How you doing?
I'm good. How are you, bro?
I'm good, man. I'm good. Yeah,
Fantastic.
you do realize that you haven't been here in the longest time.
That's okay.
Well, it's not okay. When was the last time you were here?
When I won the Mikasa competition. And
Exactly. You see how I do setups, right?
I see you.
You see me?
I see you.
Exactly. So how's life been after winning that Mikasa competition?
Oh, no, fantastic, man. I've been doing a lot of exploring in terms of working with different local artists, in a sense, because I'll be going pretty soon to the Mikasa thing in Joburg.
Okay.
It's pretty
What's the Mikasa thing?
Oh, no, we're going to be in studio with them,
Here I am thinking that you already been there.
No.
Oh, it's still going to happen.
It's coming soon to a studio near you.
Okay, so are you like gonna be busting some beats with them or something like that?
Well, there's a lot that I can do now, from production to vocals and photography. And now, the new one, which will be debuting on the 15th.
Okay, now speaking of the 15th, because I really don't want to get into too much of those details, because I believe that when you've gone to Mikasa Studios, and you'll come back here, and then you'll tell us about your experience instead of just uploading it on your social media and YouTube. Oh, which way we are live, by the way, we are on YouTube, ladies and gentlemen. So get there, tell your cousins who are in Norway that we're there. So now let's talk about what's going to be happening on the 15th.
Yeah, man.
What's going to be happening on the 15th?
So it's called The Sweet Temptation with Slaughter. This is me debuting Behind the Dicks. Now, for the longest time,
which is why why my producer said I should officially call you a DJ now.
And I rebuke the spirit of producerness.
Okay, so you're gonna be having a Sweet Temptation and Simply Lifestyle. So tell me
man.
more about it. What's the whole theme behind it? Why is the temptation sweet? First of all,
Well, it's taken off human beings.
You know, if I had the authority and the muscle to do it, I'd actually put you out of here right now. Because your answer, I don't like it. I feel like it's an attack, man. I don't like it. I don't like it.
Well, you asked for it.
Okay, okay. So now,
So it's beautiful. It came out today. It's on all digital platforms.
I was
so
just about to
iTunes.
ask, where is it? Where can we get
Yeah.
it? Yeah, because that was just the basic question I was going to ask you. Yes. I was going to ask you. So
Covered
okay,
it, yeah.
so it's good. Okay, so what is it called? What is it called?
I miss the things remixes.
You missed the what?
I miss the things.
What things?
Listen to the song and you will know.
Come on. What things? What
Find
things
the
you
song.
missing? What are you missing?
Find the songs. I miss.
I know what you're missing though.
I miss chicken.
Nah. Trust me, I know what you're missing.
You know.
Yeah.
It's good that you know that.
Okay.
We
I
shall leave
thought
it.
you were gonna ask me because I was about to tell you.
Nah,
Because I know about you. I know what you're missing.
Tinsin.
You're missing those things, right?
Exactly.
Those things, right?
Just those things.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, he's going to be having a show the 15th this month at Inflate Lifestyle. It's going to be Sweet Temptation. So I'm betting that everything about it is going to be sweet. And we're going to be tempted to be listening to more and more of his music. See what I did right there? See what I did
I
right
see
there?
you, man.
Told you I got you. Okay, that was Slaughter, ladies and gentlemen. So now we're going to move on to the show. So for now, let's check this music video and then we'll be right back.
You can try to be me, but you cannot be me. Look at me, let me tell you something. I am who I am and you are who you are. Don't you force me to do the things that I cannot do. Let me do my things the way I want them to be done. I'm fun away. Let me do my things the way I do my things. I'm fun away. I'm fun away. I'm fun away. You can try to be me, but you cannot be me. Over me, I'm fun away. 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 I've been growing up in the streets of Manzana. Them people like to tell me I am a bad man. Them think I am a drug addict because of the love for the jam music. Because of the rainbow colors and everything I'm in. Let me tell you something. Listen to me. Meaning when I walk funnel when you walk away. I'm fun away. I'm fun away. You can try to be me, but you cannot be me. Over me, I'm fun away. 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 Blessed is the man that walketh not into the counsel of the ungodly, and no. Now seeking in the siege of the scornful, the most I just bless me. The most I just bless me now. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna keep on living for you no matter what they see. Or even if they call me names, I'm never gonna forsake you, yeah.
Yeah, okay, that was another reggae artist that we have here in the land, and I think we had him 2 weeks ago on the show. We had him 2 weeks ago. He was here with M. Triggers, and then he was just telling us about how he's going to be the next big one, So that's what you heard from him. My producer was actually having mixed feelings about the song, but we all love it. We love the song. It's a beautiful song. We love reggae music, and that shows that we've got so much diversity happening here in Eswatini. Now, moving on to diversity wise and speaking about a whole lot of mixtures there and there and there and there. Last week we actually gave you the whole list of my nominations from the MTN Swama Awards that are going to be happening in December. So we said we're going to be breaking them down, not all of them, but we're just going to be getting a few information about them pertaining to Tabewendega and Gupi na Gupi. So right now I've got Mshak. How you doing, bro?
I'm good, bro.
You good?
I'm good.
You good? What can you do?
A few weeks ago.
See, this is Ngizaba Cheng Saban for good see now as far as I see.
Actually, I was on TV on Sunday. So.
I see guys that brag a lot about TV. I mean, I was on TV last week Sunday. I mean, I was on TV 20 minutes ago.
And
Yeah, fine.
I'm on TV now.
It's in a the interview. I can just be like singing using videos. Okay, but how's it going, man? How's it going?
I'm good, man.
Okay, so now the categories have finally dropped. One thing that I wanted to ask was that I saw there was an introduction of a new category and then there was a removal of another category. Is that something else going to be happening throughout on the other years to come? Or it's just something that you decide to do, Jen?
Thank you, Lunga, and Siyabonga to the viewers at home for taking the time to listen to us.
Yeah.
You know, my awards, we always want to keep them fresh.
Okay.
We always want to keep innovative. We always want to be fresh. You shouldn't anticipate every year. It's okay, this is what I'm going to expect. It will eventually get boring. So we keep it evolving. So to ensure it keeps fresh, it keeps nice, it keeps interesting. So we'll be making changes every year and make it more interesting every year.
How many in total are there?
I think this year we have 24 categories.
24. Last year, how many was it?
I think it was around that.
Oh, still the same number
Yeah.
because in Susi and Abu, you said
Susa,
it's just
yeah,
add and
same.
replace. Okay,
Yeah.
so good.
Yeah,
Okay, so now the voting lines have been open there. So how can people vote there, and how many times can they vote?
Maybe to get to that, I can say good see my voting lines at Avula on the 28th. This year we did something very unique. Normally, I think over the past 2 years, we've been hosting a nominations party where we call people, we invite people to come and watch us unveiling our nominees. So this year we decided to do it in a different way. It's a digital world, so we got digital so that everyone can be invited. So we announced our nominees online at Mtura News at 7.
News at 7.
Mtura. So and the viewership was amazing. We got over 1,000 views, and yeah, everyone got to interact. The voting lines got opened immediately. And the voting line is 6161, where you send the category of your artist that you are voting for, and the name of the artist and the category. You send that to 6161. Again, this year we decided let's keep it light, let's keep it fresh, let's keep it interesting. Last year the voting, each SMS was costing 1 lilangen. So we slashed that by half this year. It's not about the money, it's about the interest, it's about the artist getting the following. So we slashed the SMS cost to 50 cents. So you can vote as many times as possible to ensure your artist becomes the one that eventually walks away with the prize.
Since Nyalo we are here, good TV videos, cool man, my TVs and stuff. There's actually this one category that I actually want to ask about. Because a lot of these categories, people I'm sure will vote because they love what they see, they love what they're hearing. So now I wanted to ask about the part my music videos, because from a naked eye I could just say I love that one, so that one wins. Do you also have some people in the background who are all going to be scrutinizing each and every one, and maybe according to the votes, and maybe sabuka also okay then vele it is substance kanganani? Do you have some people in the background making sure it's everything accordingly? No man, it's just going to be vote based.
Thank you. That's a very important question.
I know. I'm
very important
my
question.
questions are
And imqoka le question for us to understand, because at the end of the day, I heard Ekuqaleni nje you're talking about monetizing your music.
Yes.
And that's I think it's a coincidence, because I was also going to talk about the same.
Yeah.
We are actually advocating for artists to start making money, to start making their music career a business.
Okay.
So we want them to produce quality. We want them to not just be performing for free, to be posting on Facebook or wherever and get nothing.
Okay.
So back to your question, there are SMS votes where the public and everyone will be voting for you. We also have a panel of judges that look at ukuthi amavote angenile onke, avote kahle, avote the right categories, the right, everything is done properly with judges, a panel of judges who are working on the background.
Okay.
And then over and above that, we have an auditor, like a professional auditor, auditor the whole process. Ukuthi ihamba kahle yini, amavoti onke ayangena as is, emajaji enda lekufanele akwende, so that eventually kuphume the authentic winner. So everything is taken care of, and we want to make sure that the eventual winner is someone who eventually will be going to blow us away, to blow the country away, to blow everyone away, so that the industry continues to grow.
Thank you, because I'm sure a lot of these artists are looking forward to something critically acclaimed. Yes,
Definitely.
Okay, so now what's been happening with Spotlight? Say, on what stage is it on? Spotlight, because I know it's not up. You're very hands-on.
Yeah, maybe before ngifike Spotlight, just on the MTN Summer Awards, I can say people should keep those votes coming in. We've been seeing those votes coming in, and just to say they shouldn't wait for last minute. Fine, Emma vote to close on the 30th of November.
Okay.
And then we have the MTN Summer Awards the following week on the 7th of December.
Okay.
So they must keep those votes coming in. Our artists have already started canvassing for votes on social media and in all platforms. We're also pushing them on our social media platforms. So let's get it going. Come December, we'll have new champions for this year who will be bragging until the next awards next year. Now, getting to the spotlight. We are putting the spotlight on the spotlight. We are putting our artists on the spotlight. So the spotlight is actually now, remember, the MTN Summer Awards are already taking care of the already established artists, recording artists who are already making it in the industry. So now the spotlight is coming in to cover a gap below that, unearthing new talent, putting them on the spotlight, giving them the stage. So we've gone around the country with Eswatini TV becoming one of our partners. We did 5 auditions countrywide, and the response, the response was amazing. We received over 850 applications for potential artists who wanted to audition. So out of that, we came back with 60 who then went for a mass elimination or another audition to cut to the top 30, which happened on the 30th of August. So now we have our top 30. We started from whatever number that we had, got to top 60 countrywide. Now we have our top 30, as you can see on screen. So those are our top 30. So where are we now and where are we going with the spotlight? So tomorrow, kusasa nje lokusago, the top 30 that you can see on screen, they will be battling it out. We are having the first eliminations at the MTN head office tomorrow, and we will be filming that show to air on Eswatini TV on Sunday at 5 p.m. between 5 and 6. So now we are taking the top 30 now, giving them to the public to now decide. We've made all the decisions. We've streamlined. We have the 60. Now we are giving the viewers to determine who goes through to the next stage. So they'll be battling it out tomorrow for the top 26 spots. So from tomorrow, they all performing. The judges will be judging from Sunday at 6 p.m. The voting lines open. The voting SMS for the spotlight is 7768. So
7768.
all that you will do is you will SMS the number of the artist, which you will see on the Swazi Observer on Sunday, and on Eswatini TV on Sunday. You'll SMS the artist's number to 7768, and that SMS will cost you 50 cents again. So you vote as many times as possible to save your favorite to the next round. So the viewers will be voting from Sunday 6 p.m. up to Friday. Voting lines close every week at 3 p.m. Then we calculate, bring all the votes together. Then on Saturday, that's when we'll eliminate 4. And then to remain with the top 26 to move to the next round. So we'll be eliminating 4 in the now, and then we'll be eliminating 3 until we get to top 14, and then eliminate 4, get to top 10.
So basically, damage and eliminator 4.
Start eliminator 4 versus eliminator 3, and then to top 10,
2, then 1,
until we get to the next, until we get to the ultimate.
Of which
superstar.
the ultimate superstar? When is the ultimate superstar going to be crowned?
From tomorrow, we have 11 shows. From tomorrow, we have 11 shows until the grand finale on the 23rd of November 2019. So the 23rd of November 2019, that's when we will get to see who the next big superstar is in the country. And very important, that superstar is going to be a superstar. They will be walking away with a brand new Kia Picanto, valued at over 200,000. They will be walking away with a recording deal, and lots more of other prizes that we'll be unveiling as we go. But the big prize is the Kia Picanto and the recording deal for our superstar. So Sunday, vote for your favorite artist. It's upon you, the viewer at home, to save your favorite to the next round.
All right, thank you. You've given us all the lowdown that we needed. So everybody now knows about Emaswama. They know about the spotlight. They know what's Emaswama. People need to vote now, and the voting lines have been open. God for you. And then for the spotlights, so you need to stay tuned on Eswatini TV, because all the shows are going to be giving you all the information, all the detailed everything of go to Votelanja and all those artists that you want to see and you want to save on the spotlight. So we're going to be making another superstar here in the land, and of course a superstar, once it's been made, don't forget it like superstar lane and all that. So it's going to be all that. It's going to be a fun event, so you gotta make sure that you keep your eyes glued into the screens to find out more about them as the days progress. So
just before we end, can I just encourage the viewers at home, Gutsi? There's something in it for them. The more they vote, the more votes they bring in, there's something in it for them. And we will actually be unveiling the prices for the voters as we go. So they must follow us on Facebook, on Twitter, on Instagram, to ensure to get all the information and everything about how will they get themselves a chance to win whatever the prizes that we'll be unveiling. And we're also opening a few seats, because now it's a live show. We're opening a few seats for our customers, for the public. So follow us on our social media pages, get all the details of what it is that you need to do to get yourself a seat to come and view and watch the Spotlight live every Saturday for the next 11 weeks.
All right, thank you very much. You've heard the man. So there's also something in it for you as the viewer at home. So don't feel like backlash and now it's so good for tight for you're gonna get something, obviously. So now, speaking of getting something, let's get you another music video and then we'll be right back.
Once he got home, he began to eat, but noticed a blue steel-colored 9mm gun on the floor. He started to play with the gun and shot himself in the chest. He dialed 911 himself, but he could barely breathe as he struggled to tell the operator what happened. Off-duty police officer Robert Kubler was dispatched, who came to his rescue.
He didn't drop me off at the ambulance and say, you take him. He brought me to the hospital room. I made two and stood there and waited. So the doctor said he's gonna make it.
Look, I'm sorry I had to do it. Let's see until you speak the Shakur. I cut you loose like the boy from the Beaver. Either you kill somebody or they take you out. Me casa, Sue casa. What the f I'm talking about, bro? Never stepping no haters. Haters just to keep the vibe. Vibing on me like I'm hitting the marathon. Pass me the water, you nasty baby bitch. Dave Rick Morris the rapper. Metaphors are running in my mind. I pull them out like a nail on a coffin. Now I poke you like cactus. This ain't no poker game. Look, but I can see the poker face. Now you flexing on me. I can see no muscle. They choose to fake it. I keep it real, 100 degrees. Put on my safe glove when I'm going out, since I'm exposed to a lot of things. Michael Jackson, who's bad? Don't let these lines go over your head, get it? Bring the beat down. Yeah, I told y'all niggas, I do what I gotta do. Solo, look, forgive me for the I'm down on my knees. But I was chosen, now I'm feeding these rappers like I'm one of Jesus' disciples. Let it rain on another level with the tornado. Then I go around like Duracell, never run off 1 hour. So if you pick a fight with me, I'm always on my prime time. When my battery low, I transform like green lights. Go cool, never stop until they put an end on whatever you started. Keep my head above the water, a drop in the sea, bro. It will make no difference. Looking at the bottom, I can see the future. Top floor, all I had was mumble rap. Everybody's king with no heir to the throne. And for the record,
Okay. Now, as we are moving on with the show, before the music video, we had Meshak was giving us the lowdown on the M10 Summer Awards, and also giving us the progress of how the M10 Spotlight has been going, and all that progress and everything that's been going on there, and telling us that you also, as the viewer, that you've got something to gain from it, from, you know, texting and saving all those lovely people that you want to save and seeing them as their superstars, and that's the next superstars. Now, speaking of superstars, I've got also the other superstar here with me. How you doing? I've got with me, bro, the main Seawater. How you
What's
doing?
up? I'm chilling.
Teach this chick how I just twanged your stage name.
Are you really good, boy?
I see. Look. I didn't say seawater, yeah, boy. I did it for a reason, because you know I also gotta hype the boys out.
I
man.
got you.
So how you doing, Seawater, man? How
I've
you doing?
been chilling, man. Just putting in the work. That's it.
Yeah, man. It's important, man. It's important to make sure that you put in all the work, man. Now, basically, before you started coming in, we were playing a music video. You were right there, having those nice images there.
Yeah.
And thank goodness we have the different one, because we had that one. Because
So we had to cut that.
I had to cut that, bro. Because
I feel you on that.
You feel me?
Yeah.
Okay, so now, before we get into the music video, let's talk about the song. How long has the song been out?
I think it's been out. It's been a week.
A week.
It's been a week.
Oh,
yeah.
so this is just straight up
It's still fresh. Yeah, still fresh.
Okay. So now you only got the song, and then after that you got the music video. I see there's a boy there that I saw that was behind you. I hardly see him around, man. Where you from?
It's actually, he's local, man. That's Greg Lamini. He's Steers ambassador.
You almost made a music deal.
Yeah, I almost. Yeah, nah. You know, mistakes, bro. That's what happened.
Okay, so just tell me about the whole theme of the music video. What's going on, Joe? You just walk me through it. And where did the idea of just doing straight up a classy video like this come from?
I wanted to take it back to the streets, man, because I mean, you feel the beat, you feel the bars.
I like your shirt.
I go in hard, so yeah. I mean, I'm always colorful. So I just wanted to take it back to the streets, man. That's the way everything started, like the rap game. Every country, you know, bro. That's where they do it.
Right.
So I had to go back and represent my hood as well. I mean, Gobonga, the boy, yeah. You see.
Okay. So now, we just talked about the music video. Now, who shot it for you?
Tinashe. It's from Mozambique.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
So you just linked up and you told us, yo, I want to shoot a music video over there, or you just had to plan around it. And also, how long did it take for you guys to plan the whole music video and to the execution up until the final day of presenting it to us?
Really, Tinashe is a very smart person. He's quick, actually.
Yeah.
So the plan was we took like, I think it was 3 hours just to write it down.
Okay.
Because like I just woke up and I'm like, nah, bro, this song is really dope, and it's actually an intro to my album.
Okay.
So I'm like, nah, bro, I think we need a video for this one. They're not gonna see it coming. So he's like, yo, bro, we can do it anytime. I'm like, I bet, let's do it tomorrow. Because I don't wait. You know, I'm always ready.
That was quick.
So now that's how we put it out. That's how we did it.
Okay, now you just spoke about this is the intro to your album.
Yeah.
So do you have an album in the works, or do you have an album that's ready to drop next week, or do you have an album that is like almost complete and you're just waiting for your final touches there? So just tell us about the album that you just hinted there.
I want to try to do something different. The album is already done. It's not out, but I'm trying to put it out. Like put out the videos. That's how I'm gonna put it out. Like every song is probably gonna be a video. We're probably gonna be working on a video. It's gonna be crazy like that. But it's really dope.
How many tracks do you have on the album?
I don't really know. Cause
You
like
don't? Okay, this is the first, ladies and gentlemen. An artist doesn't know how many tracks
You know
he
what's
has on an album.
You know what happens? I write.
I'm sure they would love to know what happened.
Yeah,
because right now
I write
I'm
my
like
music
curious.
based on a daily base. So whatever happens in my life or whatever happens before I even recorded the stuff. So I happen to like add more tracks to it. So I never know how many tracks until the official date.
Are you trying to tell me that at the end of the day you might end up with the 30-track album?
Yo, we can do that. I mean, I'm good for it. Why not? I mean, there's always a first time for everything.
All right, I feel you, man. Thank you, but okay, so you know what you gotta do every time that you drop a music video. You know, see, this is the rite of passage. You know, you gotta pull through here. We're gonna view a music video. We're gonna play for the audience. People are gonna enjoy it like they enjoy this one.
Wait, actually, I got something for you. Just wait for me next week. I'm literally gonna shoot it tomorrow. Okay. So yeah, next week we out. So you probably gonna.
Yeah, don't worry. You should highlight if you want to cameo also. Right? You want me to
I'll let you
show
know.
up there, make sure with a few honeys. Okay, no honeys for me. No, I'm sorry. No honeys for me. Woo! It's so honey. Yeah. All right. Thanks for just coming through, man. This was, ladies and gentlemen, this was Seawater giving us the music video, and he says he's going to be coming back again and again, giving us more music and more music videos. So again, let's check out this music video, and then we'll be right back.
You just got me sitting here drinking all night, thinking about you, and I hope you're alright. So I've been thinking about you.
I'm never slipping on my conscience, so bring the cookie back. I don't need it, I don't cough back. Girl, you wrote it good, hope you got your license. Still underage, but already on a high pace. Living like a savage, you ain't even 21 yet. Sipping on the beverage, then I roll your crew another J. Get high, no Red Bull. Sit and jump us and take it to the bedroom. Now it's going on again, all the hate was a pretense. Just in front of your friends, we cannot be like that. Now you're smiling like damn, you are strengthening the way. How I'm feeling right back.
I don't need to fall over again for you. I don't need to fall over again for you. Cause you just got me sitting here drinking all night, thinking about you, and I hope you're alright. So I've been thinking about you.
Look, hey, a few days gon' pass. I'm dropping you a text, how you did me like that. I need a rematch, we can start up at the show. I got you a free pass. I don't really like this, and you can sit here on my lap. I got Scotty and some ice. Don't worry about the tax, Nami Pella, this is my town. Skin and I got aunt. Since she's my baby, Bamba Santa Sam. Outing my baby, my house. How you know that it's going on again?
Okay, that was also I'm So Fly, and before I'm So Fly, that was Seawater giving us a lowdown on his new music video. And he said, we'll see, tomorrow is going to be shooting another one, so I don't even know, we'll see, is he gonna call me for a young cameo, so that, you know, I can make his video all nice and glossy, or whatever. Why are you laughing? What's funny?
Hey, we're gonna outsee na lokuvela. So funa vela. Introduce le video, uphinda uvele kule video, uphinda uvele after le video to interview.
No,
Is that the plan?
no. I'm just saying, look.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, you see, I'm not going to be doing much of anything.
Just
in the
standing
video.
there.
It's just, you see, a cameo. You know,
just say tway.
Exactly. Just like yo, what's up there? Yeah. Like Stanley, you know. Like
okay,
Stanley.
cool, I'm with you.
Just
I'm with
a
you.
camera would just pan across me.
I like on how you do Stanley because he executive produces all the movies. So, budget to go.
Okay, so now, ladies and gentlemen, we are here. we're going to be talking about a movie talk, so movie watch. So right now we're going to be breaking down one of the hottest trailers that came out, one of the hottest movies that people have been talking about. In fact, this movie has been rumored is going to be coming up, I think, for the past 10 years. People have been wanting it. People have been talking about it. People have been anticipating it. And finally, I remember they even they released an Instagram video. And they were like, it's finally happening. It is finally happening. It's finally here. And before I can go on, I cannot just break down a movie by myself. I'm with Klein right here.
Obviously.
So you're good.
I'm good.
I think you're really good.
I'm really excited.
I just realized that we're all wearing black.
Yeah, my clothes were the only clean ones there, so that's
that's disgusting. So anyway, so we just the movie that we're talking about. I want you to tell the movie
Bad
is
Boys for Life, man. Bad Boys for Life. Third installment of Bad Boys.
Yeah.
I mean, this is the first one where you had two black actors actually starring in a movie. At that time, in the 1980s, that was unheard of. I mean, the only partnership you had at that time was Lethal Weapon.
Yes.
Lethal Weapon 1, Lethal Weapon 2. You had many.
But
Mel
black
Gibson
and white,
exactly. Donny
Top
Glover.
deck.
So you had these two guys, and they were still coming up then. Will Smith, Fresh Prince of Bel-Air, Martin Lawrence, Big Mama's House. Exactly. So you had Will Smith still having the whole Independence Day hype. You have Martin still having actually Martin was bigger than Will then. Because you had Blue Streak
it's actually amazing how Martin was bigger than Will, but then somehow Will surpassed him.
My man.
Right? I think it's because of the movies that Martin started to. It was all comedy for him.
I think the whole movie here is just a comedy. It's just a comedy in between. You look at the scene here. They break into a house. They find a drug dealer, and they have a conversation on how this is how we're gonna do things. The one's pointing at a gun. One's pointing a gun at him, and it's like, I'm going to be rough. And then Martin's like, no. Let's talk to the nigga. Let's talk to him. Let's explain ourselves what's going on. It's just the whole franchise. If you look at it from Bad Boys 1 to 3, there's always a point where Martin's like, you know what? I'm done. I'm done with this partnership. This is too much.
And it's actually amazing that they use the same captain.
My man,
the captain is
been since the first one, and he's always stressed, and he's always stressed at him. Will Smith. Will Smith is like, I know, man. Will Smith is like the playboy, rich trust fund baby who becomes a cop. Martin is like the family guy, the family man. I have a family, I have 5 kids, but I'm still a cop. So Will Smith is more reckless, Martin is more reserved. The partnership is crazy, because I think the comedy is basically Martin Lawrence in this movie, and then Will Smith is more, he brings the action into it. He's the action star, he's the physical guy, he does most of the crazy stunts. If you look at the trailer here, he's the one holding the guns, he's the one jumping on aeroplanes, you see Martin's the one dancing and whatnot. So that's the whole love about this movie. That's the beauty of this movie. You have comedy meets action, but the fact that both of them kind of can do both, it's beautiful. And the fact that they black, I mean, when I was young in 1998, Bad Boys came out, I was like, wow, man. I couldn't stop laughing. Actually, the first Bad Boys, the script was basically done on location. That was how crazy it was. It was so funny. The director had to keep on rechanging and reshooting because everybody kept on doing their own thing. I think that's basically what they went for on Bad Boys for Life. The first 2 Bad Boys were actually done by Michael Bay. Transformers franchise. If you know him, I think you notice in most of these movies, there's this shot that he likes where he does the 360 in front of an actor. If you've seen any Transformer, that's his trademark shot. That's him. I mean, after the Matrix with all, he comes through with the 360 rotation in front of the actor and the whole thing.
Who's behind this one? Is it still him or is it
no? That unfortunately was me. I actually didn't check that out. I was too excited when the movie came out. I'm sorry, I had to mess up. I was just so excited. Do you want to be replaced? I was so excited, man. You know what, Bad Boys, like you said, 10 years.
Okay, I also wanted okay, based on your opinion, why do you think it took this long to make the third installment of your Bad Boys?
Well, I think Martin was ready. Will Smith wasn't. Will Smith is not a fan of sequels that much, Will Smith, that's why if you look at the second Independence Day, he wasn't part of it. If you look at how long it took for him to actually, in fact, the first 3 Men in Blacks, the time difference in between them is 5 years. And actually the last one, Men in Black International, he wasn't even part of it. So he's not a fan. So, because like I said, the first one, Martin Lawrence was bigger. The next ones that came along, Will Smith is bigger because Will Smith has been like, you know, every time it was like before they did the movie, there was I Am Legend that he was working on. You know, there was The Pursuit of Happiness that he was working on. So he had so many movies, so there was never actually time for him to actually work on the movie.
There's too much schedule conflict.
And you still had Men in Black within that period. So
All
I think
man.
I'm excited, man.
Yeah, I can tell that you're excited.
Really
you haven't been this
excited.
excited. But
And it's coming out next year. I think that's the most frustrating thing on how you start pushing a movie. What, September?
I think
for a movie that's coming out
it's key
January.
just to make sure that people keep on talking about.
Yeah.
Because I know they're going to be releasing certain different types of trailers. There
No, man.
Yeah. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, that was it for our movie watch way and unpacking the Bad Boys movie for you, Bad Boys for Life with Martin and
Bad
Will.
Boys,
yeah,
Bad Boys.
yeah, it's going to be coming
What
out
you
next
gon'
year.
do?
So as the
What you
weeks
gon' do
progresses,
when they come
we're
for
going to be
you?
telling you
Come on.
we'll see Tabe Ipumanini and when can you watch it and where can you watch it and all that. So for now, this is what we had for you from this weekend Eswatini. We hope you enjoyed it as much as we enjoyed bringing it to you. So I'm going to leave you with the rest of the incredible viewing from Eswatini TV. But for now, it's love and light from me. I'll check you on the flip side.